I'm Kevin Lerner of the presentation team, and over the next few minutes we're going to share some secrets to help you not get tricked by templates. PowerPoint templates that look amazing when you see them online, but the reality is they're not all that they promise that they can be. So when you do a search for PowerPoint templates, you get over 5 million results. Dozens and dozens of great sites, great ideas, great looking stuff, lots of things for free, lots of ideas and inspiration, even a presentation called 10 PowerPoint presentation templates that don't suck. It's worth checking out. I took a few moments and looked at it and said these are great, and it really highlights it. That's actually an advertisement for this company, Graphic River, which is the parent company is Envato, and they have a lot of different templates out there. Over 3,000 PowerPoint templates that you can download at a pretty affordable price and check out and make your presentations come to life. So I went and I said, hey, let's spend some small amount of money and check out what this Pro Brand PowerPoint template is. And I checked it out online first, and it looked great. It says, wow, look at all of these 940 sliders, both templates in wide format and square format, light and dark versions, all of these pre-designed templates ready to go, etc. That was amazing. And like a lot of people, they say, hey, I'm going to get this, and my presentation's suddenly going to come to life. The reality is that these templates and many others are not true templates. Not true templates by the essence of what PowerPoint defines as a template. Rather, these templates are libraries of good-looking slides, images that have been put together that look great, but they don't have the backbone, the essence of what a real PowerPoint slide is about. So when we talk about that, let's look. A PowerPoint template is really a slide master that has its parent slide that defines the background, the colors in a presentation, the fonts that you'll want to use, the transitions between slides, and the animations, as well as obviously all the graphics, maybe a logo or keywords that you want on the slide repeating itself on every page so you don't have to repeat it. Now that's great. They also include layouts, and layout slides include preset placeholders for all of these elements like your content, your text, your smart art, media, etc. So when we say, hey, I want a new slide here, I can pick any one of these pre-existing slides and automatically get that slide to go. That's going to look like this. So here's a slide that's got text on the top, a photo on the right, text on the left, and a place for a subheadline. If we fill in that information, it looks like this. And now I've already got another placeholder. We can change the layout of this slide to go from photo left and text right to say photo right and text left, and etc., and everything pops into place just like that. I'm also able to say, let me go into the slide master and change one of these layouts around so that it might look like this. I might want to change this title up here to be a different color. Maybe we change it to blue, and maybe we change this graphic here, angle it a little bit, maybe even want to make it larger. And position it over here, and etc. So we're able to do this on this. Let's just right click and even duplicate this layout. Well, I'm not going to duplicate it now. I've already made the changes, but I can rename it. I can rename it and say it test, like this. So we've got this. Back to the slide, close the master view, and now we've got this slide here, and everything takes on that angled look. And again, we can say layout, change it back to photo left, etc. Everything snaps back the way you want. So these layouts are real powerful in helping to determine how quickly we want our presentation to come together and define everything, etc. Now, let's take a deeper look into what one of these actual stock templates really contain. This Pro Brand template, we open it up, we've got over 62 slides here. The first thing that I noticed is that it's called Office Theme. Office Theme is the same PowerPoint template that we get when we say, hey, I want a new presentation, and it says Office Theme here. When I say I want to view the slide master, I get all of these different layouts below, and they're the same layouts that I have in this presentation here, View, Slide Master. And so this is the essence of what's going on here, that this slide is nothing more than just pre-placed graphics on every one of these slides, that if I was to say, hey, let me change this layout here, these are fundamentally the only graphics. Nothing has a real placeholder. I say, hey, I want everything to snap into place in my title slide. These are all just graphics that are placed onto the slide. Even these items up here on this slide that you would think would be on the master slide are really just images placed on every blank slide. So I say a new slide, and there it is. This is what a new slide starting off in this template looks like. So really not a whole lot of options. And then that begs the question, what does a real presentation template look like, and what does it really matter? So we've got this presentation that we put together a few months ago for Warren County Community College. The essence of it really here is that it came together very quickly because we had all of these preset layouts that we defined. On the slide master, we have this master slide here that's got the colors, that's got the fonts, that's got all of the effects built in. It's got the background style that's already been defined as this gray background here. So everything is built into the slide, and if we wanted to change something out, it quickly adapts. And fundamentally, everything through the whole presentation takes on a great consistency and ease of development. And let's also look now at this case study. So a lot of companies, they say, hey, this is really worth the time and investment to create a template. And the case is true with Florida Power and Light and their NextEra Energy subdivision. They worked with us a while back to create a presentation template. It took a lot of time to put this together, perhaps over 60 hours to really work on what I think is a very basic template. They really wanted something conservative, and they really didn't want to go with a lot of layouts. They really wanted definition to what their layouts had, and I'm sharing this not as obviously as a great work of art here, but really because this really came out what they defined as their theme and standards, and that their CEO was very defiant on wanting everything consistent, clean, and organized. So they really came up with almost a branding guidelines for this presentation template. Next case study is this one for GTT, a tech company here in Northern Virginia. And in this case, it was a darker background, and the slides came together a little bit more graphical, etc. Again, the essence of this is that we have under a new slide, we've got a lot of these placeholder slides. If we take a look at the slide master, we see that it is roll up here that we've got this simply called template 1. We gave them several different options, and it also has the predefined colors that match the company's brand, and the logo is placed here. The background is done correctly. We can move items around very effectively on this master slide, and therefore it follows through on all of these layout slides. This took about 10 to 12 hours to put this slide together based on their existing graphics. So I'm sharing this because the recognition that there's effort involved in creating a presentation template, and the payoffs will be invaluable to your company when it comes time to create presentations. So the 5 reasons that custom templates are better. Number 1, obviously, they're developed by presentation experts, not just graphics designers out there who have a keen eye for layout and design, but folks like us who are in the field, who know how to use PowerPoint and know how to make it work effectively for the end user to save time. They're obviously customized to your needs. As a company, we want to make sure that your brand and your images are maintained and that it works effectively. Obviously, image specific to your company. We can obviously get stock photos in there, but if you want to make it specific, this is the way to go. And as we mentioned, efficient and intelligent design to help you or your end users put the presentation together. And if there's ever an issue with a presentation design or template, or have questions or need something modified, we are there to support our clients all the time, even after the project has been developed. You're not going to get that with an existing templates off the shelf for $15. So I really encourage everybody who is watching this and who is considering saving money by going with a stock template to recognize the value that presentation experts provide and the value in having a presentation custom template created by experts and professionals. Thanks very much.